Okay, hi everyone. Sorry I've not created a video in a very long time, and I just want to do a short and quick one to just stay connected with all of you. Okay, I want to tell you about the tongue function. Okay, the tongue is a muscle and it's also a hydrostat. It's an it's a physical mass that can take any shape. It can take many different shapes. Okay, the mass doesn't change, but the shape can change. So I want to show you what your tongue can do, and this is something I used to be not able to do, but with training I managed to do it. Okay. Can you give it a try? See if you can do this. It's like stretching it out thin and then compressing it, stretching it out thin and then compressing it. You may notice that my tongue shrinks back a bit when I do this because I do have a tongue tie. My tongue at the back especially is quite attached to the floor of my mouth. Some of you may not have this, so your tongue kind of moves really detached from the bottom of the floor of the mouth. And that's great if you can do it. Your tongue probably has a lot more flexibility and agility than many of us who have a tongue tie. But for those with a tongue tie, with practice, you can do something like what I've done. Okay. Another thing is how quick can your tongue move? Can you give this a try? See how fast can you move your tongue? Okay, so because of my tongue tie, you can see the floor of my mouth moving when I do this. But yours, if it's not tight, might move a lot more freely. And if yours is a lot more tight than mine, you may struggle to do both of these actions. Okay, your tongue might have to shrink or retreat back very much when you compress it, or you just kind of feel that you can't move your tongue so freely. And this impedes the tongue function. Okay, when you get food stuck in your mouth, you can't get it out with your tongue. And I believe this affects how well you can equalize as well. You can always compensate by learning how to use other muscles better, like that's essentially what learning hands-free is about. Instead of using your tongue and pressure to open the eustachian tubes, you actually use just the muscles of the soft palate to open the tubes. So there are ways to compensate for a reduced tongue function. But one way is to just by practice, through training, practicing, through massage, through stretching. All these are ways to just help regain a bit more function, the function that never fully develop because you're structurally a bit restricted, so you never learn how to use it freely. Like I think people like us, we might even struggle with pronouncing and even language. It's hard to say certain words, so we might always struggle with that. And because of that, we don't use the tongue as it should be. But you can start to work this through training. Okay? Thank you.